Okay, hello YouTube, I'm back for part 3 of the video. So what I've done is if you can see there, I've kept adding nitric acid every now and then until all the base metals were dissolved. It's in here. And what I've got to do is I've got to filter it because there's going to be some really small particulates of gold. So this is just an empty one. Okay. So what we're going to do, we've got a funnel right in there. Then I've got some of these cotton pads that I'm going to use to make a plug if I can. Okay, so that's what I've done. Hopefully you can see okay. Sometimes hard to, yeah, there you go. So I've put it in there. Then I'm going to get a coffee filter to catch the bigger particulates. The small little plug is for the small bits of the fine gold. Okay, let's. Okay, let me actually move the camera around here. Okay, this is going to be hard to actually do. There you go. So I'm going to wet the filter paper down with some water, distilled water, right in there. Then I'm actually going to filter this one. I'm going to filter that solution there into that. Because that's going to have sediment at the bottom. See if you can. No, you can't, but that's going to have sediment at the bottom that's going to contain gold. Okay, so it's going to take a while to filter. It's really going to take a long time actually. Okay, so I'll get back to you when that one is done filtering into there. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I've got another empty bottle down here. So I'm going to pour off some of the liquid into this. Okay, so there is some sediment at the bottom, if you can see there. So I want to save that. So I'll have probably a small amount of gold in it. So I've got another filter, not filter, funnel here. Okay, stick that on top of there. Use some of these. Some of these again. See that in there? Boom. There these. Wet the filter down. Some water. Distilled water. Okay, I'm going to pour this in here. Okay, so that's done. Hopefully you saw that. Just taking ages, that one. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to pour this into there, because there's probably nothing really in there. So yeah, no, there's nothing really in there. I'm also going to pour that big solution in there as well, but slowly, because there's going to be gold floating. Actually, there I can see some gold floating. Okay, so actually, what I want to do. It's going to fall in there. I think what I was gonna do. I'm gonna pour. Just put that down there. That there. Just gonna pour this one. In the waste. What I can do. That's not gonna work either. Okay, let me just stop here and then see what I want to do with these solutions, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I figured it out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour that big one in here. I will lose some gold. A little bit of floating gold, but that's okay, I can always recover it at another point. But you want to leave this to settle overnight. You can pour it through some like cloth, a bit of old t-shirt, or you can pour it through, yeah, just a piece of cloth, filter out the bigger bits. You know, there's a piece of gold that just went there. Hopefully you can get a good shot of it. Hopefully you can see. You want to do it really slowly because you don't want to pour any of the stuff from the bottom into this beaker. Because some of the gold will be really fine, muddy powder at the bottom, some purple. That's as much as I want to go. You can see in the bottom here, you got all the gold foils. And that's what I want to place that for that. And pour the solution in here. Because this will filter out all the little small particulates of gold. So dump that all in there. Bit of water. Okay, so here are the foils. Okay, I want to fill this up with water again, and then just want to fill this with water, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've got these foils here. These are all the foils from all the roll gold material. So I want to save those. Just leave them in there for the moment. And all I need to do now is wait for the this solution to filter. So I'm going to wait for that, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm back. I've been waiting for ages for this to filter. I've got the it's been filtering in here. I've drained this off, and I'm just gonna. The next step is to incinerate. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna put that stuff in this pan here, and then I'm gonna incinerate in the next video because I've got to wait for that to filter. So I'm just gonna put this stuff. Actually, let me put the camera around the other way. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to transfer this material. So you can see this. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to incinerate this material as well as the filter papers to burn off any other combustible materials. Water. It's alright if I put some water in here because the water's all going to be evaporated. See how it's doing on here. It's so hard to maneuver around this tripod. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the rest of this from this beaker, then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've got the material in here. There is a lot of water. That's fine, that water will eventually get boiled off. There's lots of little fine particulates of gold in there, so I don't want to try and pour the water off, if you can see. Lots of small, and it takes ages to filter, so that's why I've just dumped that in there. And that's probably going to take all night to filter this. So as you can see, there's little bits of gold in there. Okay, so we'll do it for part 3. Here are the foils. So here's the foils. So in the next video I incinerate the stuff, then put it in the beaker and dissolve the gold. And then yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.